But I just always remember the amen corners, Daddy on one side and Mom on the other.
Yeah. Amen, amen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's right.
But a lot of other things that
Yeah.
I remember too.
yeah.
I remember Daddy leading singing, beautiful voice, and he'd say, let's don't drag it.
Yeah.
He didn't want it to be on and on. He
Right.
wanted us to sing. I may be talking too much, but I remember,
No.
I remember Mama making the communion bread, and
Yes.
how she could cut those all the way across like this, and come and have perfectly square little squares.
She knew how to do it.
And
She
would
baked them in the sun.
she
Yeah.
put them on a white cloth, put a white cloth over it, and laid them under on top of screen wire and screen wire on top.
Uh-huh.
And then she'd pull it off, and it was just flour and water,
Right.
no leavening.
Right.
And if it
Oh,
were
wow.
rainy and she couldn't bake them on Saturday for Sunday, she'd put them in the oven, but she knew just how long to let them
Right.
stay on a wood stove. And I don't know how you would know how much wood to put or not to put,
Right.
because it come out
They had
white.
a lot of common sense.
Well, they did in practice, but I remember her doing that, and I also remember her washing the towels sometimes, not always, that they would
The
long
foot washing
Foot
towel.
washing
towels. They
towel.
would
It's
tie-
probably the same ones we have now.
It may be, because they were long,
Uh-huh.
and they put them around their waist.
Right.
And
They have a gold strap ones we have now.
I don't remember that, I just remember the white towels.
Solid white.
Yeah.
But I do remember being impressed by that, because I remember at the invitation for the foot washing, they would say, if you have anybody that you've held a grudge against and you need to get that made right, you can go to them and ask them to forgive you and then wash their feet. And I remember people
Right.
doing that, and
Right.
some of them I knew
Yeah.
that had held a
That goes
grudge.
big today.
Now this was,
And they would come, and
We
that,
still have it today.
I know that, but I'm talking about in the city church.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know.
this was the fourth Sunday in May of our lives. It's long before Montine remembers her doing it all our lives.
Yeah.
We called it the sacrament bread,
Communion bread. I think is what I
communion
call it.
bread, and we called it May meeting instead of
Oh, yeah.
homecoming.
Right.
It's always been May
May
meeting.
meeting.
And the boys of the church couldn't wait till the dinner was over to get to go to their first swimming down in Chestnut River.
Oh,
Oh,
I didn't know that.
church.
May meeting,
After May
okay.
meeting, that was their first
Okay,
time to go swimming, because
Yeah.
we all lived on a farm, and that was our week of vacation.
This farm right here.
This
Yeah.
farm right
This
here.
is the back part of the farm, which I did not like, because I was the only one left at home, and I'd have to come over and hoe potatoes on this hill right here by myself, and
Yeah.
all the woods around, and the leach house over there. I think they were.
It was scary.
It was scary.
Yeah.
This house is right up here.
Yeah, I know, it was right over there, and we'd come that leach road, and I can remember coming home from school during the time to do the potatoes and dig them up, and Daddy would say, now, I'm gonna go to the field and plow up the potatoes, and said, when you get home from school, you hitch up the mules, because I'll take them home at lunch and eat and let them rest, and I'll go back and crate. And said, you hitch up the mule and wagon and come and then we'll load them. So that's what we did, but I'd go from, on the old highway, I'd have to go up the road to this leach road. And if any young men, or maybe old men, I don't know, but here I was, a pigtail girl, and going across, and they'd blow their horns, and I remember turning in on this leach road on two wheels sometimes, praying, Lord, help me not to turn the wagon over, to get over to this hill,
yeah,
for us to, load up the potatoes.
yeah,
Because I was all left at home then, Merritt was in Korea.
right.